Scott.
Yes.
I got a fact for you.
Okay.
You ready for a fact? For the average person in the United States these days, by the time they turn 21, they will have played video games for 10,000 hours.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Oh, you're not surprised?
No.
You're
not
not like brain explosion?
No. By the time I was 21, I was at like 50,000 hours.
Well, you're the right person to talk to then.
Yeah, it should be.
Scott Bromley, host of Rev3 Games. Thanks so much for coming on.
Oh, thanks for having me. Glad we got to hang out in this alcove, I guess it would be.
We're just rapping in an alcove.
You know.
Speaking of Rev3 Games, and speaking of Social Studies, the show that you are on right now, I wanted to talk about this stereotype of video gaming being bad for your social life.
That's not true. First of all, there's the online aspect where you go online, you play games with people, and you actually have to talk to them. Now, yes, given there is a whole lot of racism, homophobia, trash talking, you know, typical teenage stuff that happens. But now with the new consoles like the Xbox One and the PS4, they actually let you decide which group you want to interact with, like how you want to talk to people who talk a lot of trash, people who don't, people who just have, you know, casual conversations with one another. I host a podcast in the video game section.
What is your podcast called,
It's called
Scott?
The Comedy Button. Duh, plug. That show is for a video game audience, not about video games. And because we do that, it's bringing all the kids together.
Yeah.
Who just play video games, but then they would go onto the forums and make friends with each other because they play video games. They will start playing video games with each other, and now a couple of them are actually dating.
Really?
In real life, yes. Brought together through a show, who played a video game together, and then started having more offline conversations, met in person, fell in love, and now we're dating.
Scott, you are a matchmaker.
Yeah.
You realize this? You're kind of a
they
matchmaker.
need to name their first child after me.
That right there, in a nutshell, debunks this entire games as poor social skills, because these people are not only making friends, they're making lovers as well.
Yeah, gaming has a real stigma attached to it that, oh, gamers are these sheltered, nerdy people that don't like to go out. The truth of the matter is, everyone nowadays has a smartphone. On their smartphones, they are always playing something like Candy Crush.
I've never played Candy Crush.
Okay,
I haven't done it.
All right, good. Congratulations, you're not addicted. But there are a lot of normal people, I say that in quotes, not categorize themselves as gamers, who play Candy Crush all the time. You're a gamer. That is a video game. You are probably participating in microtransactions. That is something that most hardcore gamers don't actually participate in. They will play the game for free. So they're going a step above. The stigma of video gaming being, everyone's just kind of closed off. It's breaking down, especially in the world of handheld gaming.
There's still so many studies that you see being done, particularly on children's gaming behaviors and how they socialize, and yet people like Jane McGonigal, who is an evangelist for gaming, has said that video games actually promote social skills in kids.
The younger generation now, even at 3 and 4, are being handed iPads. They are learning how to game. Their brains are working faster now. They're learning social skills with other kids. Gaming is bringing them together in the schoolyard, which it kind of did in my day too. There was always the kid who was like, my uncle works at Nintendo. I've played Super Mario Brothers 5. And you're like, you're a liar, but I'm gonna hang out with you anyway because I want to hear about this thing.
When are we finally going to give this stereotype up?
I would say this generation, we're gonna get closer, especially with systems like the Xbox One. You can watch TV, you can watch movies, you can play video games, you can Skype with people, you can do everything with this one box.
Yeah.
A lot of more normal people will start getting those in their homes and, start dipping into video games, and then it's just gonna become this thing that we all do.
Just like we used to all gather around and play board games. And there
Or
was no
read
big deal about
books.
that. Yeah, how about books? What's a book?
I know, right?
Who
Those
are
dumb
you?
things.
Well, Scott, thank you so much.
Thank you.
For coming on, and thanks for myth busting this, because I feel like it is high time for this video game stigma to just go away. It's outdated.
Game over, man.
Game over.
Game over.
That's the perfect pun to close this thing out with.
Bring it down.
But I want to know what you think. I mean, do you think there is anything to this gaming socializing stereotype? Or, like Scott, do you think that there's absolutely nothing to it and that gaming can actually help you learn to socialize? Let me know in the comments. And Scott, tell folks where they can find you.
You can find me at Rev3 Games. That's youtube.com/Rev3Games or Rev3Games.com.
Thanks again, Scott.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.